Hello, our aspiring consultants. Hope you all are well and welcome to the last episode of Strategy Unplugged Season 2. This final week, I, Pragati, would be discussing with Amit in detail about the recently implemented bill for reservation in private sector. I would like to thank Amit for taking out time to discuss the strategies to be deployed by government and corporates for the same. Hi Amit.
Hello Pragati, how are you?
I am fine. Did you follow the recent news?
Yes, are you talking about the Haryana state employment for local candidates bill, right?
Exactly. I mean, was the reservation not enough in government jobs and institutes?
I get it, but this bill has been introduced, keeping different aspects and strategies in mind.
So, Amit, could you please elaborate on what exactly is the bill?
Sure, Pragati. So, according to the Haryana State Employment of Local Candidates Bill 2020, the private companies in the state of Haryana would have to reserve 75% of the jobs that offer a salary of Rs 50,000 or less for the local people of the state.
And who all comes under this bill?
As per the government of Haryana, all the companies, societies, trusts, limited liability partnership firms, and any individual employing more than 10 people and an entity as may be notified by the government from period to period shall come under the umbrella of this act.
Okay, so who all are eligible to take benefits of this reservation?
To be beneficiary of this new reservation system, the local candidate mentioned is any candidate who was either born in the state of Haryana or has been living there for more than 15 years. Also, to reap the benefits of the bill, the person will have to register himself on a designated portal that will be provided by the government. To make things transparent, the employers too will only hire these candidates from the portal.
Alright, I firmly believe that the bill will be a lot of help to local people in finding employment and supporting not just themselves but their families as well. But what has been government strategy behind this huge step?
So, with the introduction of this new bill, the state government is actually fulfilling its promises that they were made in their election campaign last year. The bill has been popularly accepted with open arms among the domiciles. In the perspective with government's angle, the bill gives some strategic advantages to the government. The first being a unified employment portal. So what is that? With a common portal for employers and employees, the government can better track all the employment related activities in the state. This will not only keep a check on the employment rate but also keep the companies regulated and in constant check. The second advantage would be keeping the needs of corporates in check. So the development and GDP of any state depends on the corporate presence in the state. With this new bill, the state government proposes to support the corporates by involving them in training programs for unskilled candidates. By keeping a limit of the reservation on jobs offering a salary of up to 50,000 rupees, the government makes sure that the corporates don't have to compromise when it comes to the senior level of the jobs. And it is mostly affecting the blue collar jobs only.
Indeed, I can also think of keeping in check the population of the state. With this initiative, the government might hope to ensure its population check. The development of corporate parks often involves an influx of massive population in the area of distributing the ratio of particular state. Often the majority of migrating population are with the blue collar jobs. With this bill, a check on the influx of other state people can be kept in check.
Absolutely, Pragati. So, hey Pragati, do you have any experience working with the corporate environment? And what do you think how this bill will affect the corporates?
The general feedback from corporates has been not positive until now in reaction to new bill. The same can be concluded from the action taken by corporates and challenging the bill in front of Supreme Court. The corporates are even determined to move the motion to Honorable President of India in case of no retraction of the bill.
So, but we discussed prior to this that the state government will be helping a lot to corporates. So why are corporates against this bill?
Well, in some way, corporates will be affected by this bill, mainly due to some reasons. Firstly, reduced flexibility and efficiency. With this means, the introduction of new bill corporates are bound to hire only through the government unified portal, making their area of exploring good candidates much smaller. This will also result in longer hiring processes, result in overall reduced efficiency of the firm. Next one is finding the right talent. HR system of industries are currently at their peak. Companies are focusing on talents that align with their goals and result in an increased synergy for the firm. With the introduction of work from home mechanism, companies has just begun to reach even the remote areas of the country in search of the right talent. But with this bill, companies now again limited in their search area and restricted to local talent only.
That's absolutely true, Pragati. But what I feel, that bill has begun a movement in the nation, with other states who are also willing to implement the same strategy in their respective states. A recent example of which has been the state government of Jharkhand.
Indeed. Now, whether the corporates can win the big legal battle against the state will be the deciding factor on how the job market takes shape in the future. Thank you so much, Amit, for joining with us and discussing an important and recent development.
Thanks a lot, Pragati, for inviting me. It was indeed a very insightful session for me as well.
Thank you guys for being diligent listeners. With that, we come to an end of this episode. Hope to see you all in brand new season of Strategy Unplugged next year. Till then, stay healthy and stay safe.